welcome back our spiritual audience to another episode. I am Paul Zachariah, your dungeon master and guide through the mythic lands of Theros. I have today a player to my right.
I am to the right this time. My name is David Kessler, and I am playing the role of Dola Firefur.
And I have a player to my left.
Hello, I am Jericho Dizon, and I am playing Desmond D. Tigerback, your lovely Eldritch Knight fighter and purveyor of romantic novels.
And together we would like to welcome you back to the fun show where we're making it up as we go. It's the fun show. Dear spirits, this program is intended for a mature audience. For all the young ghouls at home, please be advised. Let's talk about where we left off last time. There was a lot that had happened. D has gone off on his own separate adventure back home to Cornmoat to take on the mantle of El Tigre. And while all of that was happening, the first storm had arrived at the lighthouse on the outskirts of Akros, where Thanatos had taken a small rod from one tool set and a glass bottle with a particular stone in hand and attempted to catch lightning and successfully had done so. And we find that he is currently experimenting on it in the bottom of the lighthouse. And the camera kind of pans out from the door. Cecil Day closes the door as he goes to talk to Thanatos. Camera comes out the door and up the lighthouse as we find a blue light going thunk, 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 thunk.
There's a blast of light, like.
You find
Oh wait, I'm in the air.
You immediately fall to the floor of your room here in the bulb of the lighthouse. Dola finds herself in like this, I guess like a bird in a glass jar or something, like a ship in a bottle. All of this rain is falling on and around the lighthouse, and you see lightning crash here and there, and it just seems to pick up in pace and intensity every couple of moments. Fratone comes upstairs. Says he says, Dola, may I come in?
Yeah. I was
kind of
just
muffled through the glass. Dola, may
just
I
waking
come
up.
in?
Yeah. Come on. You're good.
Thank you. He opens a glass door, closes it. I saw the light go out, so I was wondering. I thought you had woken up. Thanatos is very busy downstairs. However, I still have. I have to be honest with you. I put zero time into actually making this business. I've been so busy just taking care of the people that we pulled out of the quilts that I have not done anything else.
No, I figured. Honestly, I was actually gonna see how that was going in like a day or two, and try and help you with that because.
And yeah, I think we're going to just activate quickly a downtime activity known as running your business from Acquisitions Incorporated. Shout out Acquisitions Incorporated.
Shout out Acquisitions Incorporated.
Shout out mental illness.
Yeah, shout out mental.
What's that guy's name?
Zach Fox.
Zach Fox.
Absolutely insane.
I love that man.
Franchise restructuring. There. Ooh. I'm almost there. Sorry. Loading.
Da 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 da.
Marketeering. Philanthropic. Running a franchise. Here we are. So what I need to do is a roll that I need from you, I believe, is a D100. And
I love those.
Ooh.
35.
35. So you and Fratone, for the first month of this business, attempt your best, and this is because you don't add anything for tone, and you may not have really spent any time on making the business aside from just assembling the people that live outside of your lighthouse now.
I just want to quickly say that if that were a wild magic surge, that would be the same thing that I rolled before that changes my age.
Oh my gosh,
I would have gotten that again.
No.
that's okay.
But it wasn't.
I'm so 35. You can roll me an Arcana
Oh,
check.
no.
At the cost of spending a spell slot to force you to roll. So if you do this Arcana check, you are automatically going to, at the very least, surge
Oh,
and
fuck yeah.
like see what your check is.
Okay.
Like your check may increase. So just roll a d20 for your wild magic.
Arcana, that is an 18 for the Arcana.
So 35 plus 18, that's 40, 53. 53. So the franchise sees strong sales and trims expenses. Monthly cost decreases by 50%. And it's starting in a lighthouse. You guys are at 2,000 gold. That's cut in half. So your monthly cost of just like affording food for this next month, like paying your costs forward, being prepared for that next month, will cost you 1,000 gold when you go to shop for let's say food for the people living outside for Spyro to cook up for you guys.
Okay.
And potentially, like if they are to begin trade and stuff, making things for you guys, or commissioning that work that was the forge for the lighthouse. That said, you get into this mad dash of beginning to officiate the business, the franchise, as it were, and it comes to a moment in all of that flurry where you guys are about to sign the final contract. Dee, Cecil Day, Vertone, Dola, you guys are all here in the top of the lighthouse as the document is being finalized. As an eloquence bard, he takes like from his little pouch that he's got on his sack, he takes like a little feather quill and takes a little nick of his own finger and begins to sign it, and then
That's
passes
nasty.
it
You're gonna
to
transmit something.
Dola. My friends, I know it may seem a bit
I'm getting a
unsanitary.
different quill. I'm getting a different quill.
Okay, this is fine. You just have to put it on, sign it. You know?
I sign it. I also make time. I make sure to check it, notarize it,
Mhm.
double check it, triple check it, make sure there's no extra like clauses.
Do you want to do like an investigation check to see how well you actually do that?
I'll give the help action. I don't know what she's
You're
looking
inspired,
for.
so add a D10 to that as well.
Okay.
Vertone and you have been working together this entire time. We need this
Oh,
to go
fuck.
well.
That's a 19.
A 19, thank
Decent.
goodness. Yeah, you triple check it, dot the I's, cross the T's, dash
Just
the
because I know there was
F's
a
and the
previous
E's.
thing with, legal documents that caused a lot of
A
trouble.
lot of
The
trouble.
G's, the E's, and the Y's.
Oh
You know,
yeah.
like,
Oh my god.
jeez.
Oh no.
Absolutely. And you guys finish this document. It's signed in blood, and it remains floating. And I think an official permanent blue light in the contract actually begins to manifest and just spins around slowly.
Sweet.
Or maybe not. You could change it.
Like a mote of light, like in Risk of Rain 2, how whenever you activate one of the Newt shrines, there's one of the orbs that floats around the teleporter.
I guess.
What
that sounds really cool. But I don't know what it
what
is.
a
Such a
deep
wild
cut.
pull, but
Sure, yeah, absolutely. It's almost like an Iowan stone in the lighthouse itself. It's attuned to the building.
fuck yeah.
Hell yeah. And that is kind of the climax of running the business for this month. If you have the party fund in your possession, I believe Dola, you currently have that party fund.
Thanatos. Oh no, party.
Yeah, so about that.
So we're broke.
So a needle pulling thread.
So let's for whoever edits that, cut that bit out. I think you can theoretically, if you can check his sheet, you can check how much.
I have a
Stuff
sheet
we had?
pulled up. So here's what I think happens. Let's see here.
I was gonna say, who's got the gold, guys? Cut this down.
Cut the.
And then just say I have it and just move on. Yeah.
I'm not
I feel
finding it.
I just realized there's video here.
Yep. It's all live streamed. That's okay.
It's all live stream?
Yep.
Oh no.
Yep. That's okay.
Okay. Yeah.
Really?
I'm so sorry. I had to break it. I had to break it like that.
To our live stream audience, just behind the scenes, sometimes we gotta cut things just to make things a little more streamlined. That's what that was.
Cut it out.
Cut these nuts.
Cut these.
That, however, that
Cut
will
this
be in the
cheese,
podcast. That will be.
Dude, for the life or death of me, it's not here. It's not here on the sheet.
Oh, you don't.
So I don't
It's
think
okay.
anybody's written it down, which is rather unfortunate, but that's okay. Soon enough, Ajax will come bearing more gifts.
Yeah.
That said, until then, you guys are in a deficit and looking to scrounge up that money in order to afford those things for Spyro, the dwarves, and the halflings.
I mean, I have 40 platinum pieces. That's 400 gold.
Yes, but you're not there right now.
Yeah.
You're not, miles away. And so Dola, this happens on the second day, and a third day passes of you both officiating final documents, copies of copies. And for a moment, it's just like the Pepe Sylvia dashboard for Charlie. As you've got things floating around, your mage hand is holding other things up, bringing it over here, string being attached there. The storm has not let up. Rain thunks against the roof of the lighthouse. It begins to shake, and you feel the bricks of this place almost shift a small amount as the storm crashes down with many lightning bolts all in succession of each other. Bam, 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 right? And the storm gets worse. Cecil Day comes up. I'm Cecil Day. I'm Cecil Day. I'm Cecil Day.
This is one of those disconnect moments. Cecil, what?
I'm Cecil Day. I'm Cecil Day. I'm Cecil Day.
Something about the rain? The weather?
I'm Cecil Day.
Make you sad?
I am Cecil Day.
I'm Dola. I'm Dola. I am Grola. Grola Grayfer.
I am Cecil Day. And he just like reaches up an arm into what is kind of the attic of the lighthouse and kind of hangs there on like a little swing and begins to swing. Fratone and Thanatos come up. Hello, is this a bad time? As best as my impression can be. And Fratone, my friends, it seems things are getting worse. I think we should actually get to Cornmos, assemble with Dee. I met one of his family members. Her name was Gamora. She told me there is a circle we can actually teleport through to in the city. Someone from the Bob's Builders
I forgot.
contracting facilities within Cornmos, the people who help build most of this place now. Point being, yeah, I think it would be smart to link up with all of our chess pieces.
Yeah, it'd be good to leave all the rest of these people here and just, to get out of the storm.
Yes. That is what we are doing, of course. In fact, I've actually already evacuated everybody. They're all gone to the surface. I've sent them underway.
Yeah.
The storm was too bad for the tents. My Atlas tiny hut cannot hold up in such conditions.
They kind of knew. They'd already gone to the city.
Spyro, the halflings, the dwarves, they're all heading for the Eclipse Club in the what was it? The Stratian Mall in Akros, downtown.
Yeah.
So
to celebrate the first storm.
Yes, I gave
exactly,
them
right.
like 40 gold, which is all I really had on me at the time.
I
also gave them a glyph of warding just in case. So I'm down one of those. I only have 3 left. But I think this will get us through.
Yeah. All good.
All right, my friends. I think I'm Cecil Day. I think it is time. And then Thanatos. I really. Oh my God, I can't. I really don't think that's a great idea, Cecil. I am Cecil Day. My friends, I really think it is time that, and
I was just gonna say, yeah.
What the fuck was that?
I made a weird eye contact thing. I thought I was passing it. My bad.
I'm just making eye contact now. Yeah, sure, Tone. Let's. I don't know. It's a little too damp for me too. I kind of want to get back to where the golden corn shines. You guys ready?
No, the thing is, the storm is over there now.
I'm
too.
ready.
Wait, the storm is there too?
This Gamora was telling me when I saw her.
Sorry, my voice modulator. Legalize nuclear bombs. I'm so sorry.
Gamora was telling me that the storm has spread all the way across the continent into Cornwall, so it still will be soggy there. Unfortunate, to say the least.
Well, that does put a damper on things, huh?
That's great.
Don't laugh. That was really bad.
Fantastic. And he bardically inspires you. At this
I am Cecil Day.
I am Cecil Day. And you guys descend the lighthouse and assemble in front of the magical circle on the outside. As the chalk is beginning to wear away, he goes to cast the spell. The circle lights up, and you guys are transported magically through time and space into Cornmos, where you find yourself in the dark, raining town. You see in front of you, you definitely hear the sounds of battle. As what you come into view of is a small town area that northward you have like an exit to a fountain, maybe like a movement's worth. To the south, you see a living lightning bolt on top of a roof. As it crashes down, it sits there for a moment, kind of writhing around, almost like a snake. Welcome back to Cornmos. My friends, holy shit! Is that a lightning bolt?
It's right there!
Holy cow!
Oh my God!
Why is it still there?
Look, it's standing there.
God, it's so noisy. It's so much. Man, that was a really weird lightning strike.
And you guys are here in Cornmos, and you hear the sound of battle. You see a familiar sight to the north. In this fountain area, you see a band of travelers. Make a history check to see if you recognize them.
Am I with them?
If Ajax, what is Ajax doing right now? If you tell me what Ajax is doing
Ajax
right
is
now,
like
maybe.
Ajax is flying with me, so he would not.
Okay.
Yeah,
fair enough.
We're
not at the
squaring up with Stematitis.
Stematitis nuts on your face. No.
See, I think they're missing that in the live stream, though.
True.
Oh, he's been doing sound effects.
Oh, I got
just
it.
have to imagine.
Audience clapping.
Oh, yo, listen for that thunder sound.
Oh my gosh. That was
Drum shot.
It's just been drum shots the whole time.
All right, are you roll your history check?
Oh shit! I forgot. I didn't.
Oh, should have played D&D.
No.
Oh,
It's cocked. It's cocked. It's
Okay.
cocked and balls.
Cocked and balls.
it's tortured.
That's a 12. That's a 12.
12.
12 for.
You remember some lady in like a crow outfit who had like tried telling you a lesson or something.
A crow lady who tried to tell me a lesson.
Yeah. You can't place the name of it, but the person leading this band of travelers is dressed up like a crow. She's got like a mask on, like a Victorian era Dr. Plague mask. And she's fighting.
The
What is it
band!
here?
The band.
You see them
the
battling
hunters.
a living lightning bolt just north of you, as well as they're dodging and evading here and there.
Yo, that's that one band. Fertone, you remember that one band? They were
Yes.
the Hunters Gun
I'm gonna
Collective.
have him make a history check here.
They were the Hunters Gun Collective,
Intelligence
right?
Check. What was that? Yes, correct. He rolled an 8. You know, Dola, it's on the tip of my tongue, but I cannot place it. Let us approach. Let's go north. This is pretty chaotic. Fuck that other lightning bolt. And you guys begin to.
Kind of proud I remembered that one. Damn.
Hell yeah. And you and your group travel northward here. As you come into this like town square, you meet up with the band, and you're going to be entering initiative. Please go ahead and roll for me, Dola, your initiative.
Oh, my initiatives are.
I do have your initiative from last time, but if you would like to re-roll it, I would allow that. Do you remember what it was last time?
I was pretty good, yeah. So
That
I'm
is
gonna hold
a
it.
10.
I'll hold.
10
I'll
for
hold.
Dola. Fair enough. 10. All right, cool. All right, do we have an initiative for Ajax?
Ajax goes. I believe it was like right after me or before.
Okay, I'm gonna put him at a 14. Cool. For all intents and purposes, because the screaming spirit troll Rug is with you, I have it at a natural 1 initiative, just so it can scream every round. You know, it's like the bell ringing on every round of combat. You know,
bro.
like the announcement. And then I need to roll an initiative for one last creature as we cut to.
Yeah, I'm totally writing the carpet.
Fuck yeah.
Okay, I was like, someone has to run.
Oh, absolutely.
It's
only 30
sopping
feet
wet.
of movement, but
Dash action 60.
That we cut to D and the Tigerbacks in across the river of town. So for Dola and Cecil and Fertone and Thanatos, you all have been running up north, and you have these giant water wheels to your left. For D, you are facing south, and the water wheels are also to your left. But this just means that you guys are on opposite sides of the river, passing through Cornmos at this moment in time. And we cut to D slinging mad shots at Stamatitis as your father and the rest of the clan get to work stopping living lightning bolts here and there. Cadaver collectors all over the place. We have, let's see here, where do we...
Balder, duck! And then the flying Molotov cocktail comes through. Just your man, he's going, yeah!
Oh, let the government stop me! No chance of it!
And me too!
I won't let... Is that Hera?
No, I guess so.
Fair enough, Mom. And me too! just battle cries all around. D, I think we're going to come to on your turn. You have, let's set the scene here for you. You are with your father and the rest of the clan. I think Balder and Hera jump off to fight a cadaver collector further into the elders chieftain, like the city hall, as it were. You have the Tigerback.
Yeah, the Zack Shack.
Yes, actually, inside of the elders hall, there's a totally separate building. So it's like kind of like a building built around a garden, and there's a garden in the center, and it's like a gazebo with a basically like a Beauty and the Beast kind of deal.
Fountain.
Not a fountain, but like a little stand that comes to an elegantly placed piece of charcoaled something or other. It's actually the memorial of Zach's burnt corn husk.
Yeah.
When all that time ago, the Zack Shack, the memorial.
The sack. Sorry, not the sack. The shack for Zach.
The shack for Zach. Yes.
The shack specifically designed for the sack of Zach. Zach's sack shack.
Yeah, it's actually his bag that he had weaved out of corn that ended up burning, and he was holding it like it was a child, and that's why everybody was so moved. But he was just upset that his corn products got burnt.
Zach's bird sack shack. Sorry, no, the shack for Zach's bird sack.
But what about Zach's bag?
That's his sack.
Oh, his sack, right? His sack. What about Zach's sack?
Yeah, Zach's sack is bird, so Zach's sack is a bird sack.
Zach's burnt sack and Zach's
shack.
Shack.
Yes.
Oh my God! Can I click on this?
Yeah, that sounds about right.
No, that's okay. Another time. Yeah, there's a cadaver collector that landed in the garden around the gazebo, and Balder and Hera go to protect the history of Cornmouse, and so they jump off.
Conspiracy theory. It's connected.
We won't let big government stop us. And they jump away. You see the kids are getting people out of the way of these living lightning bolts as it slithers around to strike others. The kids are all getting involved. Let me pull up my thing here. You've got Steve directing them. He's like,
oh yeah.
So he's like, Calico over there, 6 o'clock. Rufus, 7 o'clock. Raina, 5 o'clock. Here and there, as he's directing this like barrage of kids to save the citizens.
The beacon of hope, the true hero of Theros. Theros' ass, Steve Tigerback, embroidered with a shield that has a tiger face on it, and he battles with truth and justice in the Theronian way.
Katana up top, and she jumps off
tiny
of the
3-year-old with a dagger in our hand, a full-size katana in hers. She's 3. Little child.
It's one of the smaller side blades.
Think about it like how Thanos gave Gamora that double-edged like thing, and how it was like 2 hands in hers, but like a finger in his.
Yeah.
That energy.
Okay.
Yeah. Absolutely. And this 3-year-old Leonin jumps off the top of a roof to catch another 3-year-old and like land safely to the ground, doing like a somersault, sheathing the katana, all that good stuff. And Steve is throwing out his shield every time a kid is messing up. So he's like, "Good job. Try to watch your toes next time. Trust your whiskers." You know.
They all rehearse the same thing that they've been rehearsed for, or they're still learning or have learned. Thank you, Uncle Steve. We appreciate your sacrifices, Uncle Steve. Thank you for everything that you do, Uncle Steve. Very monotone, very straightforward.
And you see Symmetra and Oogway drip into shadows as they begin to dust in and around the different puddles that are now existing in this dark, rainy thunderstorm. Everyone's here, and so at the D, it is your turn. You have the cadaver collector nearby, but you also have Stamatitis on top of the roof. He has casted fly. He's maybe 30 feet above a building as he was throwing these different claws at you from his gauntlets, his suit.
Hey, sucks. I'm gonna keep shooting at him.
Fair enough.
Bitch. I'm gonna have Ajax help me.
All right.
And yeah, I'm gonna have Ajax help me, and then afterwards, yeah, I'm just have Ajax help me, and I'm also calling my shots. So sharpshooter. Okay.
Powerful shot to the neck.
Powerful shot to the neck. The first one will definitely hit.
Oh, sick.
Yep. Okay, so that first one, how does a -5, so that's +6. 25. For the first shot.
25 will hit. Yep.
Second one goes wide, but that's okay.
Second one goes wide at 100%. And you've already done some damage. So how much damage are we talking here?
Ooh, it's not too pretty for him. How does 22 for a single shot?
22, geez.
I did max damage.
Single shot?
What?
Single shot.
Dude.
1d8 +4 +10.
You hit him so fucking
Actually,
hard.
correction, it's a +1 bow now. That's 25.
20,
No, 23.
23. My goodness. So you land this glorious shot. You pull back on the bow, and it goes sailing with this electric feeling. And
It's hooked on a feeling.
it
One might say.
lands in his bicep, and he's like, "Argh!" and he snaps it off and throws it off to the side. Is there anything else you do for your turn?
Honestly, is there anything I can do?
Ajax is right after you, so if you're
Ajax
comboing
used his
anything-
action to
Right.
help action.
Cool.
So, probably. Honestly, no. But, probably gonna. Yeah, no, that's it. That's all I could do, really. Yeah. And I'm just like, I think Desmond's happy. He's with his dad. They're fighting. It's dope. He's got a cool new belt now.
Oh yeah,
Sick.
100%.
Hundo.
Tony in the background. Come here, you little tin box, and he's like suplexing him.
Oh my god, yeah. Wait, can he make the distance? Is he flying out of building?
Not to Stamatitis. He's holding off the cadaver collector.
Oh yeah.
As you're like taking pot shots.
Mhm.
And so that's your turn. That's Ajax's turn. We come to these living lightning bolts, and we have. Well, we're coming back to our party here. Dola, Thanatos, Fertone, and Cecil Day come out into the court, running into the Hunter's Gun Collective. Hey, lass, what a surprise to see you here.
Yeah. What the fuck is going on?
You hear Brador pipe up, and he goes like, "For a moment it was groovy, but then it wasn't groovy. We were performing in the court here as part of our Shoot You to Pieces tour, and now it's all gone up in smoke."
That's a good name for a tour. But yeah, that sounds about right. I guess, who are we fighting? Is that lightning alive?
Yeah, get out the way, duck! And this lightning is going to attack you as it crackles. It goes to attack you, Cecil Day, all of you guys, in kind of like one swoop.
I am Cecil Day!
Activating Touch Maneuver.
It's a not the magical strike. It's spell mimicry. So it unleashes a stroke of lightning in a 100-foot line, 5 feet wide. Each creature on the line must make a DC 15 dexterity saving throw, or take damage, or half as much on a successful save. So I've got to roll for 3 people here. All right. So we got that. We got that. It's safe to say that Cecil fails. For Tone,
I also need to roll a dex.
a dexterity saving throw, please. For Tone,
That's-
for Tone also fails.
I'm gonna use my
fails
Tides of
too.
Chaos.
Tides of Chaos.
Fuck.
Did you beat 15?
Okay, hold on. I'm gonna use my inspiration that he gave me. It was a D10, right?
Yes, D10.
Yes, that's a 15.
Fuck
Let's
yes.
go.
That's a 15 exactly.
You'll only take half
Oh.
damage. That is 8d6 that I'm going to be rolling here.
Fuck.
Thanatos passes his
Lightning
save
bolt,
with an
no
18
joke.
rolled on there. No flash of genius even necessary. I dare say that lightning bolt is out of control. Whoa! Trying. Lamau. That said, 8d6. 2, 4, 6. 10, 16, 20, 23,
Watch out!
29. 2 more. 29. 29. 35. 40. So,
Oh my
so
God,
Dola
40?
takes 20 damage, but Cecil Day and Fertone both take 40.
Damn.
So Fertone, it's down to 40.
Damn, that stinks.
Yeah, it does stank. Okay.
Well,
that's-
stings with a Z at the end.
Because it's lightning and it's cool. I hate that I knew you were doing it. I hate that. I hate that you and I were like, oh, it's because it's lightning bolts.
Oh my god. And that's one of the lightning bolts. And that, just zooming in on that one, a couple of the other lightning bolts are wreaking havoc on the general town as the kids are doing their best to save as many people as they can. Some people get fried, some people survive, but that's just how it goes in this bitch ass world.
Doggy dog world.
That's the doggy dog world. And so there is a lightning bolt just northeast of you. It is going to use its movement to get up to you, and then it's going to, what is this? Magical strike. It's a melee spell attack. So it uses its full movement getting up to you, and it goes to attack. It's just a d20 here. That's an 18 plus 7. Does 25 hit?
It does hit.
25 does hit. So I'm going to roll 5d6.
Okay. It's a living
So that's-
lightning bolt, yeah?
Yep, a living lightning bolt. It has an armor class and HP, everything.
I know. Can I argue that
I'm going to
Because-
check its attributes to answer this question because I think what is the question?
my question is, because technically my lightning is made of armor, can I have at least resistance? Because if he's striking me with lightning and I'm wearing armor that's made of, it's like
Well,
that.
that's your mage armor, no?
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
flavored. So like the way it is like very much so Thor striking Iron Man with lightning in the first Avengers, and he's like, "All right, your power's 200%." He's like, "Oh,
I
Okay.
would tell you to make an
Because he
Arcana
learned from
check,
Iron Man
but
2.
hold
when
on.
his suit
I
got
need
overloaded.
to just think about this for a moment.
That's why.
I think this would be an Arcana check. However, I think this would be hard.
well, okay, okay." I doubt 14. Probably not.
Unfortunately, no.
Yeah.
That does not pass the check here in order to add resistance. However, with a 14, you will be able to negate this damage by 8, like a D8.
Okay, that tracks.
So roll a D8 for me, and you subtract that much damage from it.
7.
7 damage. So you take 7 damage off of this. The 5d6 that I rolled was a 10, so a 6, 2, 2, 2, and a 1. So that is 13 minus 7.
1 to the 1 to the 3.
Minus 13 minus 7.
13 minus 7
6.
is 6. So you take 6 lightning damage here.
21.
And moving forward, that's just going to be the general case. If you get struck by lightning damage, you can reduce it by a D8.
Okay.
If you don't write it down, I'll forget it.
Don't worry,
please.
I got you.
Thank you. Yeah, say goodbye to that party fund. Ha ha. That's another one of the lightning bolts, and I would conclude their turns here as everybody else is kind of preoccupied and outside in the fog of war as far as you guys are concerned.
That 10 initiative, man. That 10 initiative.
The next person in the
It's always on my
initiative
turn.
is Stamatitis. He is still floating above in the above what store is this again? What store we put him
Corn
above the-
Depot.
Yes, actually, he is right.
Oh yeah,
above the
there's
Corn Depot.
Corn Depot, Corn Goods. There's also fried corn, corn on the cob, popped corn, obviously.
You know they got their own thing for blue corn.
Yeah, blue corn. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's not. No.
I know.
What the fuck?
So with Stamatitis' turn, lightning crashes, and I'm going to roll a D100 to see if a battle scenario occurs. That's an 81. Stamatitis has had enough of your shit, D.
Uh-oh.
Um,
Uh-oh.
and you see him pull out a walkie-talkie. He's going to use his free action.
To talk? Gross.
Calling Mumra. Calling Mumra. This is Stamatitis. Condition green. We've assembled the foursome in the Tigerback space. A series of brass flutes coming from the cadaver collectors all paints a menacing and strange tone. And he begins to speak. It's the Age of Heroes. Everybody meet the foursome zeros. Here. Oh, geez. Let's try this. Rewind just a little bit.
Cut, rewind.
It's the Age of Heroes. Everybody meet the foursome zeros. Weirdos. Got some small feet. It's so neat when you save the day. I change your stage. Whatever it takes to make you rue the day. Necromancer. Enlisting dead to take over, it's systematic. Teach my robots to be spying on your patterns. So many oracles fail to explain this. The technologies of long past are nutty, and that's what I study. And he calls down.
Fuck, that was sick.
A-
Damn it. He's good.
He calls down basically like a Hulk Buster suit. In a flash of
Jesus
lightning,
Christ.
you see this large. Is it large or would that be giant? Double click.
Huge.
It says large. It says it's large.
Okay.
If you're curious what this is, it's called Marut, M-A-R-U-T. That said, he basically, like, if an artificer could wild shape, this would be it. As
Hulkbuster's
like
armor,
you
yeah.
have to get through this armor's HP before you can get at Stamatitis anymore. I hope that
I get it. I get it.
cool. And he disappears into this large mechanized suit and begins to shout on like these megaphones.
He's inside the suit.
He's in the suit now.
How heavy is this?
How heavy is it?
See, that's not even what I'm
It's
thinking about.
large and it's made of metal. It's a construct. So
Okay,
I would tell you it's really, really heavy.
Okay.
And to be clear, I have seen him.
Make a perception check.
I mean, it's a big boy. It's a big boy. Dog
Damn it,
cock.
it got caught. Let me roll on the other side here.
Mhm. If anything.
Hold on. That's a 13.
A 13. And
To have seen
I
Stamatitis.
think there's a thing with Fertone's inspiration now as an eloquence bard. I think it sticks with you. So I think you can actually add a D10 to that roll. Just give me a second here to pull it up. So unfailing inspiration is a feature this bard has. Your inspiring words are so persuasive that others feel driven to succeed. When a creature adds one of your bardic inspiration dice to its ability check, attack roll, saving throw, and the roll fails, the creature can keep the bardic. Okay, it says and the
But
roll fails. There
I
you go.
succeeded. Yeah.
You succeeded.
I have inspiration. Could I use my inspiration? You haven't told me that it doesn't work yet. Real quick, I'm just gonna use my. I'm just gonna use my inspiration. How about that? How about that?
Yeah, sure. This time.
Okay, that's a 23.
There we go.
A 23. Wonderful.
You like have a hard time looking, and then you realize that you're on a screaming troll bug, and you're like, and you like lift it up like 5 feet. Now you're like,
Okay. Yeah.
And that's so you make a perception check. It's a 23.
Yes.
You see the big giant suit in the sky come down in a crash of lightning. You're having this conversation with Eileen, the crow, and you see the lightning flashing. Your head pans to the left across the river, just above some of these water wheels pulling up water as they're being covered in water. The rain has made the river very, very full, and it begins to like spill over as you see that they begin to speed up and are going a lot faster than most people might anticipate. But it's still cool just because like there's also water just raining down on it. But that could be a hazard depending on how fast it spins. You see the giant suit.
And specifically, I'm Stamatitis.
He is now in the suit.
Did I see him before he go in there?
You saw him enter the suit, yes.
Okay, cool. Perfect.
Okay, yeah. So that's what he does on this turn.
It's nothing we haven't seen before.
And after entering the suit, it falls down. And it's going to do an unerring slam as it crashes through the building.
Not the core depot.
And that's its first action. It has a multi-attack. It just does that unerring slam twice. And so once it lands, Stamatitis pilots the suit up to you and Tony, and now he has not flanked you, but they're on both sides. So it's not with advantage, but that's because this attack is unerring. It's just an auto hit. And so he walks up to Tony and immediately does 60 force damage.
Wait, it auto hits?
Yes, this is a melee weapon attack. It literally says here, automatic hit, reach is 5 feet, one target, 60 force damage, and the target is pushed up to 5 feet away from the Maru if it is huge or smaller.
I see. That being said, though, Tony is raging, right?
Yes, Tony is raging.
Okay.
Thank God.
Can't necessarily resist being pushed in this moment, but he takes 60 for halved. Well, this is force damage.
No, but I think that would also. I'm just gonna be safe because
I cannot wait to get to my turn. I'm so ready for
there's
it.
There's a lot of stuff.
Barbarian.
Oh, I believe it.
Because.
Get a fry here.
Yeah, dude. What barbarian is he?
You know, I don't think I've actually determined that. And so if there is one that it fits our needs here today, I guess that can be it.
He's
Tiger totem.
Well, it's the bear totem, but it's flavored as tiger. So
okay.
So that one he gets resistance to everything but psychic.
Everything but psychic.
Which
so that will
tracks.
That will be halved then. So Tony takes 30 damage as this mechanical slam comes down. And while he's got the no, that's actually his action now that he's in the suit. That ends Stamatitis' turn. We come to another D100 roll for just other events here in the city. That's a 25. Nothing happens as lightning strikes one of the buildings. It leaves a small char on the roof, but other than that, it doesn't necessarily light into fire at this moment in time. That is that. Then we come to Dola's turn. Dola, You have just been shot at by this bolt of lightning. Fertone, Cecil Day, the Hunter's Gun Collective are all across the pavilion here. There is a small like water well or fountain that kind of separates or splits the pavilion one side to the other, and you see it next to a couple of crates. So you're here, you're south. There's a well a little bit in front of you, and then there's like a little bit of a rock face up against that rock face. So like in front of it is a couple of boxes where the lightning is kind of writhing around, and as it travels over the boxes, it's releasing these small little burn marks as it like hovers above it, kind of like the maglifts in the Matrix where they're kind of navigating the tunnels. You see these little electric crackles as it hovers above and along those surfaces.
Okay.
It had just shot at you. Its spell mimicry ability. What do you do?
I am going to go and.
He's definitely a totem warrior. Like I'll explain it later on. But
100%.
I'll help build it. But
So first things first is Dola is going to go and try and use the rug, fly up. They're at 5 feet. Now they're at 35 feet in the air. In this rain and wind and stuff.
Mhm.
You see their gray fur suddenly bursts with fiery red energy as they release a firebolt towards one of the lightning bolts.
Absolutely. You approach towards by lifting yourself 5 feet up in the air.
35.
35 feet up in the air. My bad.
Well, 5 or 30 feet up, which puts me at
I
35.
felt like you were assuming that you were already
Yes.
at 30 feet. Yeah,
I was assuming I was at 5 feet.
Yeah, that's fine.
So 35. However that gets.
Theater of the mind is what we're running here. If I were to get the map in your hands, I'd ask for more, but that is okay. At this moment in time, you raise yourself 35 feet. What is your passive perception?
14.
14, and I'm just gonna roll. I don't think it's trying to hide. It's being loud and scrunkadunkus as you see the.
God, me too.
What is it called here? Yep. There is to the left of the pavilion, so you're facing north. You've got the lightning bolt right in front of you. To your left, on the top of one of these buildings, you see the sign Bob's Builders, and wrecking amok on top of the building is a cadaver collector. As it is about to, when it is its turn, it will try to summon specters.
Oh shit! So
you're attacking the lightning bolt right now, but I am like making you aware. Since you're elevating yourself, you see it based on the angle of the height, so it was like too sharp of an angle to see it doing that stuff on top of the building at first, but now that you're a little bit higher up.
Okay. Damn. Okay. There's a lot of shit here now. There's a corpse collector, and I'm trying to think of, I don't know, what would be good to actually focus on here. With the firebolt.
The Hunter's Gun Collective in this moment, if you need some time, it jumps into action. They spot another cadaver collector to the south, so behind you. So you see them disappear out from under you, and you turn your head around, and they're fighting on the rooftop of the building just behind you against another cadaver collector.
So I think right now the
and
most important thing first is to try and get these electric things out of here. So I'm going to go ahead and try and hurl one of my fiery motes at them.
Absolutely. This is a firebolt?
Firebolt, yes.
Okay, cool.
I rolled a ranged spell attack. That is a 25 to hit.
25 will hit.
Wonderful. I'm at a 2d10.
2d10. Up.
That is 12 fire damage.
12 fire damage against this lightning bolt here.
And then I'm going to use my meta magic to do a quicken spell. And as a bonus action, so after throwing that, she's going to put the fire fades away, and now she's gray again.
Mm-hmm.
Puts her hand up into the sky. A pink ball of energy appears in her hand, and it shoots into what looks like a lance. And she's going to cast Ralatham Psychic Lance at my guy in the mech suit
You're throwing it at Stamatitis or the Cadaver Collector?
at Stamatitis.
Okay. Now, I did try my best to make it clear that your situation and your situation are very far apart. What is the range on this?
This is 120 feet.
120 feet. I know you don't necessarily have the meta magic that doubles that distance.
Yeah,
do you?
so otherwise it wouldn't work.
I will take an Arcana check to basically tap into a different meta magic outside of what you currently have.
Okay.
And I would say that this comes at a hard difficulty.
Okay. That's a 9.
That's a 9.
Okay.
Unfortunately, you can't increase the distance here. Let me measure this out just in case. Measure distance between.
It's okay. Now I know I need to move
and
forward
party.
in my direction.
That is.
You technically could.
What is the distance?
120.
Oh damn! You can use some of your movement. You are about 135 feet away.
Okay. Yes. Let's use my
description
Let's
here.
use my.
Absolutely.
Use the screaming rug.
You
It's
use
got
your
30.
screaming rug. You're raised 5 feet up in the air. You
So it's
see
got
this one
25.
Cadaver Collector. You move. What is that? Let's say
It's-
15 feet to the west. To the west. To the west now, y'all.
Now
and
the
you
point
go
of this is I don't
summon
have
this
to
thing
see him.
fall,
I don't actually have to see him when I cast it.
just that you have.
He has to be in range. I have to have either seen him or know his name.
Okay, yeah.
Which you
perfect.
do. Oh, you do know his name though.
Yeah, exactly. Perfect. So you come a little closer to the Bob's Builders workshop, powered by a couple of these water wheels, and across the rooftops, you throw this pink lance. And what save do I need to make?
That would be in intelligence saving throw.
An
Intelligence saving throw.
saving throw. Intelligence saving throw. Let's see here. So that would be a 13.
That's a fail.
Damn. All right, cool. I think he's
shit.
going to use a legendary resistance.
Okay, I'll take
Figured,
it. I'll
yeah.
take it. No,
Figured
I'll
that
take
was
it.
gonna be.
So that's 1 of 3.
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh. Yeah.
No, my computer died.
Oh, it died?
Yeah.
Oh, no.
Oh no.
No, it's okay. Okay.
I have another USB slot on the USB-C on the front of my thing.
But you do?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes. Here.
Give it to me.
Technical difficulties.
This is how it goes.
Yeah.
Power
Take a
supplies.
moment for a fry.
17.
Yeah, fry moment. Can we get a moment for the fry?
Fry moment. Hashtag not sponsored.
Let's
But
just,
if we were, that'd be cool.
You might just need to move the entire thing a little
Yeah.
closer.
can do.
Is that it? Yeah.
There we go.
We're good.
Figuring it out.
Maybe.
Maybe.
Making it out.
Oh,
Okay,
here's
let's check.
something.
It's on.
Yeah. Ooh. Yeah, that's bingo.
Do you have a charger?
For
Do you have USB-C? Doesn't that charge by USB-C?
I have a port for it.
I don't know if that laptop's like power supplies.
Well, actually, the power supply goes in USB-C, but
There's also one on the other side of it, but
Wait.
like, I don't know if it's for powering things.
Is it upstairs?
there might
Let
be
me
one
try.
upstairs.
Because I think.
Yeah, we've got the time we're cutting, I guess. I do know that was
Break
23
time.
damage. I will say that.
23 damage.
I will say it again once we start recording.
23 on Stamatitis.
He's got a second for that.
Right. Oh, hold on. Right, that was a save for him in the suit. His mental stats carry over, just like a
And
wild
that's
shape.
half of 23, actually. My bad.
Half, because he did the legendary resistance.
Yes.
So that'll be 11. But so does that do directly to his life points? No.
Yes.
Well,
And it hits
he's
him
wild
directly.
shaped right now, basically, is what I was trying to say.
Is he actually wild shaped, or is he just inside a machine that
Well, he's
protects his outer
inside
life?
of the machine, but it's kind of like you have to chip through that thing's HP first.
That's the point of the spell. Is it just hits. It auto hits. It's
Hey man, you did it to me.
Okay,
It's it's psychic damage and all that.
I would ask what would happen to a druid in that same situation?
What would happen to a druid is it would affect the health points of the animal that they were turned into, as opposed to them, and then it would cut down until whatever, and then they would just revert back. I feel like one could argue otherwise because it is an entirely different
You retain
thing.
because one of the things that's true is that technically you retain
Your mental stats,
your mental stuff.
but the HP doesn't carry over.
Yeah,
is
you
what I'm
retain
trying to
your
say.
mental illness.
But it's like you retain your mental illness. Well, think of the whatever that one weird crab mechanical tank is. Like that's a similar sort of thing where you're using
What
this.
level spell is it actually?
It's
There's
a
different-
level 4.
Ooh, I hate to break it to you.
Yeah.
Mahadi, the stat block that I'm using
Oh,
for this
no.
guy, can't be affected or detected by spells of 6th level or lower unless
Yeah,
he
but
wishes to
okay.
be. He
However,
has advantage on saving throws against all other spells and magical effects. So I need to roll a second d20 for that if that were to stay.
however, wait.
At the very least.
I would say this though. I would say counter argument. You're technically saying that he's wild shaped into something else, so it takes on those attributes. So if he's unable to use the
Let's see.
Is that a thing for
even-
stamatitis or the?
stamatitis,
So even in the suit, this thing has magic resistance. The Maru has advantage on saving throws against spells and other magical effects.
that's fine.
So even still, I need to roll that with advantage. That said,
Okay.
however you want to play that, I mean, sure, but yeah, I'm just keeping it real.
That does change things. Damn. But that's how it goes. Some of these things you don't know it until you counter it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, I mean we can still record. I can't believe my laptop died. I'm actually really upset that I left my charger at work.
Can we try it out? Or
Oh no, it works.
It
It's
works.
the power supply works. It's
Very
now
good.
routed to your computer versus mine.
Gotcha.
My only problem is,
Take a moment for more fry.
I mean, I know the majority of my character sheet.
I
It's
trust
just
it.
I don't
Oh.
have.
You have the Roll20 app?
I do.
Yo. There you go.
Shout out Roll20.
Technology. Shout out.
Shout out mental illness.
It's entirely possible.
It's entirely possible. We're not even recording.
Oh my god.
I know, right?
So now
So as I
Yes.
was saying, the
Psychic
psychic
Lance.
lance hurls towards him. I rolled a 23 damage. It's
I already
half
had
his-
him burn a legendary resistance, so I'm not even going to go back on that.
Right.
as far as
For
it
our
goes.
podcast audience listening here, we were talking about some of the effects here, and the Hulkbuster, for lack of
Better term. Yeah.
forgot what it's called. What is it called?
It's called the Maru.
And what effect does it have?
It has magic resistance. However, the Stamatitis himself, that stat block, Mahadi the Rakshasa, I don't know if I can pull up the stat block here, Jesus. Okay, there we go. He has limited magic immunity, which is a different thing, but similar.
That's
and more powerful.
stamatitis specifically.
Stamatitis himself.
That's
has that.
so fucked.
Right.
Okay.
And so, like, if you want the mental stat thing, like, if you want to affect his life points directly, I'm going to tell you he's got limited magic immunity.
Yeah.
But at this moment in time, we've already done it. I burned a legendary resistance.
Yeah.
This one goes through, and he takes 23 Halved.
Halved.
12.
12. Yeah, sure.
Perfect. And I think it's at this point.
Oh, no, 11. 11. I'm sorry. I can't. Round down. Round down.
Okay. At this point, Stamatitis inside the suit is looking pretty like bloodied, actually. Like he's hurt pretty bad, not gonna lie. That said,
and that ends my turn.
absolutely. Wow, geez, I'm so sorry. I did that one away from the mic, I swear.
Oh my god.
This would be Thanatos' turn, and I'm going to roll a D100 with advantage, just to see what is happening here throughout all this. We have 12 and 31. Those are both under 50. So nothing happens at this moment, but Thanatos will take his turn as normal. Thanatos, I believe, would use his movement to get across the pavilion toward the living lightning bolt and would go to attack it a couple of times with his gauntlets. So that is a claws or thunder gauntlets. Thunder gauntlets.
Thunder gauntlets.
That's what that is.
Uses intelligence and then add D8 punchies.
Yeah, I think
3
his
times.
attack bonus for those is +10. That is a natural 1 and a 5. I rolled that at advantage, so it's just a 5. Second attack, 15 would not hit the. I'm going to double check the AC of the living lightning bolt. That is 15, so that actually breaks even with the 5. A 10 and a 17, that will also hit. And the final gauntlet here, 11 plus 10 is 21. So those all three will hit. That becomes, what is it here? A D8 plus 6 thunder damage each time. So I'm going to do 3 of those. I guess that's a roll. 6, 1, 3 plus how much? 6 each time. So 12, 18, 18, 19, 25, 28. So this living lightning bolt takes 20. Did I just say 28? I think I just said 28.
Mm-hmm.
Sure.
Yeah, that's exactly how much it takes. Yeah, of course. Okay. And
I believe you.
thanks. Let's see here.
Reverse gaslighting.
Reverse.
28.
Just enabling. Isn't that not enabling?
I was trying to think of a name for it. Yeah, I guess.
This lightning bolt is bloodied. Thanatos rushes up to lay a couple of punches in, doing thunder damage, not lightning damage, which really helps a whole lot. And so its crackling begins to lessen as far as the volume of it, the amount of times per second as it's traveling across these crates along the rock wall here. That's Thanatos' turn. It's Cecil Day's turn. Cecil Day is going to run up to the roof for the cadaver collector that's up on Bob's Builders. So a little bit closer to Stamatitis. So he grabs one arm, he shoots it up and away, Spider-Man style, and gets up in his face. Let's see here. Cecil will do a Vine Impact. And as you guys have all been progressing, for Tone and Cecil have manifested abilities that also kind of represent this. And for Cecil, that is a multi-attack and a grappling feature that was showcased way early on. So a 27 and a 25 against a cadaver collector. Just checking here.
Fuck.
Yeah, he's legit.
And that's without advantage. That's just his multi-attack as is. AC is 17 for those guys, so that will hit. And then, all right, click that. So that is 15, 16, 30, 31 damage on this cadaver collector. As he bop gets right up and in his face, but unfortunately it's too large for Cecil to grapple at this moment. the machine is too thick, and Cecil Day's fingers are not equipped at this moment in time. He'd have to stretch them. I've lost control of my game here. There we go. So minus 31. All right. Oh, I didn't update.
Oh,
Okay, there we go. Perfect. That is Cecil Day. And at the bottom of the order here, we have the rug itself.
God
You hear it garble a little
bless.
bit under the water. And that's that. That's the bottom of the turn of the round. As we come to the top of the order, I'm rolling a stealth check for a thing that is in the top of the order, but you guys do not see at this moment in time. Passive perceptions, my friends.
14.
14. Okay. I'm going to check my friends Cecil and Fertone here. Ooh, yeah. Nobody sees this thing moving in the dark shadows of the place. You hear, you guys can make a perception check, but this is mostly relevant to Dee's family, the Tigerbacks, getting involved here. Can I have Oogway and Symmetra? Can I have them do an investigation check to contest this stealth?
Oh my lord. All right. I'm going to say they're proficient and they're probably with 18s because they're
So
pretty.
let's say a solid +8 here.
Yeah, +8. Keep it safe. Separately, individually, or together?
Well, with advantage because they're
Okay.
working together. That's one.
17, 18 on the die. How does a 26 sound?
A 26 beats 22 for the stealth. And so this large automaton that looks almost like a spider or an arachnid gets caught up in the streets fighting Oogway and Symmetra. And battle ensues elsewhere in the town. The family around you begins to dwindle, for lack of better words.
They're not dying, right? They're just like.
You haven't heard anybody die yet. You would feel it in your belt.
Okay.
Almost.
Wait. So they're dwindling? Okay.
Like the people immediately around you, not as plentiful. Steve and the kids have gone off doing one thing. Balder and Hera have gone off preserving the heritage for the conspiracy theories. Oogway and Symmetra are going off fighting this other arachnid automaton. Your dad, and I think roll me a D100. You're looking to get above 50.
57.
57. You see, oh my gosh, I think. So what you see happen is the Tigerback complex, one of these circular roofs with a couple of tiles begins to spiral as it opens up into the night sky, all of this rain pouring in, and you see your mom, Atalantia,
Oh my god.
being slowly elevated to the top of this now open roof with what looks like more or less like an anti-aircraft kind of gun.
Okay, let me explain.
What?
The Tigerbacks are a multi-generational heroes of Theros. So for every adventure, they get one piece of treasure or something along those lines. Obviously, there's different variations, but with having such an extensive lineage, they amass a small fortune. On top of that, the Frost Stripes are also very, very accredited in their own rights as an international assassin family. So when Atalanta and Tony fell in love, they came together and formed a massive
You know what they
junction.
say? The perfect cover story for an assassin is a construction worker. What better place than to fill out the ranks of Bob's Builders with some highly skilled contractors and deadly contractors.
Mm-hmm. Absolutely nuts.
Atalantia is elevating up to this roof. Cigar in hand or no?
Atalanta?
Yeah.
Cigar?
Help me visualize.
Atalanta
kind of what
is
the vibe is
so-
right now.
as the top like rises, right? Atalanta is now no longer is she wearing her flowing vest or her flowing like dress and robes and I think like kimono or whatever.
Mhm.
She's adorned in this sleek battle armor. There's a reason like the Tigerbacks do big and bulky. The Frost Stripes are always sleek and intentional. So she wears this like almost this leather like chainmail like type combo where it seems it's very fitted to her
Lightning strikes behind her and wind pushes her hair.
as she has her hair up still held by the rose but tightly braided.
You see the petals of the rose gently kind of wiggle in the breeze of the lightning, but she as a whole is relatively unassuaged.
Compact bow. As she unfolds it, there is an arcane sigil,
Mm-hmm.
and as this anti-aircraft gun, as she lifts it up,
Like
the
Pacific Ring
yeah,
style.
yeah.
Pacific
As she
Ring
lifts
style.
it, yeah, as she lifts it up, that you can see this like this basically
entire-
giant
Mhm.
cross, this giant crossbow.
A ballista.
Also, ballista follows her bow as she goes. She pulls it back, and like this, like basically this arcane arrow goes. But when she releases it into the sky, the ballista shoots, and then it reloads itself.
And I think what you see happen is the ballista shoots up way off into the clouds, and you see it pop with a magnificent firework, sparkle and all, and it pushes the storm to a degree. Like it cracks open a hole in this massive storm in what would otherwise be broad daylight. And for the first time today, since you've started fighting, although it has been a short couple moments, the storm itself has been broken to some degree. A hole forms in the clouds and the sun shines through, and it shines on your battle. That's what happens.
Yeah, it just kind of happens. It's super awe-inspiring.
Yeah, I tears to eyes. Tigerbacks, those scattered. You hear echoing through the village this very distinct roar that like bellows through, and like it just like even though we're separated, we're together in that.
I really hope my fart was louder, but it wasn't. If it was, that would have been so funny. That would have been that roar that bellowed there. That was, and it was perfectly timed too. But you missed it. It didn't happen. It didn't work.
It's
Bart
not possible.
rips a fat one. Bart and Bessie
Roderick
Tigerback.
slaps him upside.
Roderick.
Gross.
Yeah, imagine slapping your own grandfather.
He does it. I didn't. Well, Bald is. Yeah, he's not. there.
No, you're thinking
Roderick's
of
not there.
Bear.
My
You're
bad.
thinking of
Yeah,
Bear
I got mixed.
and Buster.
So
No,
that's what happens on the retriever's turn.
After he
And
rips
so many
ass.
get involved.
Ah!
And we come to the specters in this initiative order here. Around you, D, the cadaver collector itself is busy with your dad. However,
Papa.
and I think he's also preoccupied by stamatitis getting all up in his face as well. And so I think the specters around actually go around Tony and now go for you. People have split up enough that I think the family is unable to keep you safe from all of these attacks. So maybe one gets deflected, but the other three are going to attack.
Go ahead.
That is
Say what you need to say.
slay what you
Say
need
what
to
you-
slay. Slay what you need to slay.
That was better. I was just gonna repeat the say, but slay.
Yas
so
Queen.
1, 2, 3. There's a 14, a 7, and a 21.
None of them hit because
None
I
of them
cast
hit.
shield.
Very nice. You cast shield, reaction spell, epic. The specters, their life drain attacks, they go to like sweep through you, but you're too dexterous, cannot get through. The lightning speeds you up and
Super unintentional. Because he's there with his dad, he wants to show off. So every time he dodges, he just keeps doing like backflips. And like he's
acrobatics
yeah.
check, but it's easy.
I do an 11. Maybe I get
that works. That works.
no,
you actually succeed.
Sorry, I have 14. My bad.
Even still, easy is normally just 10 or above. Easy peasy. You are flipping and cripping. I don't know.
Wait.
Sorry, I'm gonna hit the X card on that one.
No, like the Chicago Gang.
Oh, now I'm gonna hit the X card. So the specters go to attack you around you, Dola. I think specters were summoned by the cadaver collector on the roof there, but I think they're going to go for Cecil. So he's going to receive 4 attacks here.
4?
Yep. There's each cadaver collector can summon up to like a D6's worth of specters.
This is like a full-on siege.
This is the town is being assaulted.
Like it's a full they're. I want to be clear in that
level threat.
I want to be clear in that Stamatitis got unlucky because of the fact that all the Tigerbacks were there. But if they weren't, this place would have been steamrolled.
Fuck.
Mm-hmm. Like, Tony would have like fought his heart out, so would have Artemis and the kids. But it still would have, and if I wasn't there, like it would have been a.
I mean, the dude did fucking 60 damage with an auto hit. I believe it, dude. One of those at this point, I'm down. 2 of those probably insta kills me.
Well, you better stay out of his way.
Except you're welcome.
Stay out of his 5-foot reach.
So
stay out of 5-foot reach.
The attacks against Cecil, I rolled a 16, 16, 17, and a 15 total. So none of those actually end up hitting Cecil. I'm Cecil Day. I'm Cecil Day.
Cecil is doing the Fortnite dance.
Basically, yep. And then we come to the next in the order. Right, that was just their attacks. That's the rest of the specters. The rest are off just menacing the different citizens as the kids are cleaning up, saving others while others get murked. And then we'd come to the cadaver collectors themselves. And I think D, this one is going to make an attack against your dad. Feature slam attack. It's going to attack twice here. Excuse me. That's a 19 and a 22. I think only one of those hits as, excuse me, Tony goes and takes 23 damage halved to 11. So he is currently taking 40 damage.
Cecil?
Tony has taken a total of 41 damage. Yeah, 41 damage.
He's got if he's level 15, he gets D12s, and he's super constant. He's gotta have a huge health pool.
Oh yeah. I'm just trying to keep track of like the subtraction number rather than like the total HP at this moment in time. It is kind of how I'm just rolling with it here. That said, that's one cadaver collector. The other will attack Cecil, and another will end up attacking Balder and Hera. And there we go. 1, 2. That's a 23 and a 28 against Cecil. Cecil will be hit. No. How much is that? 1, 2, 3, 4. That's 34, 34. 56, 56, like 60,
clown to clown communication.
Cecil Day takes 67 damage.
Jeez,
and
Louise.
Nope, that's just a melee attack. Cecil is slammed once and slammed twice as you see his his stone begin to crumble and crack underneath the immense pressure here. You see that a little bit of like syrup or sap is kind of leaking out of his like eyebrows outside of the mask.
Oh shit.
You know, like he is sweating. He is sweating real hard here. And for all intents and purposes, you could assume that Cecil is bloodied. That is the cadaver collectors that are relevant at this moment in time. We have another character come out of the mist.
Fratton.
No, a friend
Oh.
of Stamatitis.
That's worse.
You
Fuck!
see a fiend appear out of nowhere, seemingly invisible a moment ago. D, she is on a building right next to you. There's the Corn Depot, and right next to it is the Corner Market. And she is on top
What
of
about
the
the
roof
coroner?
there.
Oh, the coroner? The coroner. Well, we bury our things in the village. We don't really need a coroner.
So, anyways,
She is going to attack you. She's got a longbow and a longsword, and she's got a multi-attack. She's going to make 3 longbow attacks against you.
Longbow?
Yes, a longbow.
If she's right next to me, she gotta have disadvantage.
She's not right next to you. I said that she's on
She's
top
like-
of the building. You are in
next
the
to you, but
pavilion.
not like right.
You are in the
next to you.
pavilion.
She's close.
She's close enough. She's in range, is what I mean when I say she's
Okay,
next
that's
to you.
okay. I was like, what?
Maybe 30
Sorry.
feet. Maybe 30
You're
feet
okay.
away. Yeah, just like 30-ish feet.
You know, nuts.
What?
Nothing.
All right, so D, she rolled. This fiend rolled an 18, a 23, and a 26 total.
The 23 and 26 will hit.
The 23 and the 26 will hit. So you're going to take some piercing damage and some poison damage on 2 of those. And I need you to make a Constitution saving throw against the poison.
Okay. Ooh, wait. Something that is very important. Give me a
Dola,
second.
did you use your inspiration from Fertone on your
Yes.
last turn? So Fertone would actually use his reaction in this moment, or that moment that happened, to also give an inspiration to D. He clip-clops up onto the roof with like his mirthful leap as a satyr, gets onto the roof
Yeah.
behind Cecil.
Constitution check? I got a 22.
It's a con save. Sorry.
Yeah, check, save. 22. Sorry.
22. You pass.
Okay.
So you just take the damage, no poison condition at this moment in time. You take 22, 27. 27 plus 9 is 36. You take 36 damage.
27 plus 9 is 36.
I know.
It took me a little bit.
21?
21.
21.
Hey, Frank. Hey, dudes.
So close. Just gonna get my turn.
Okay.
Yep. I believe that's her full turn as what she is. The 3 attacks, 2 hit, 1 didn't. Yep, that's it. That's it for this lady. Sorry. Okay, so there's that. It actually becomes Fertone's turn now. It's gone full circle. About frickin' time. He's already used his reaction, but he still has his action and bonus action. I think what he's going to do, since he's right next to Cecil up on the building here. Let's see. Fertone, what spells does he have? So I think what he's going to do, he's going to, oh geez. Yeah. Okay. So what he's going to do is he's going to take his flute and begin to play a song. As he goes to cast. Well, nope. He already used his reaction. He can't do Silvery Barbs. He's going to use Healing Word as a bonus action at this moment in time, but he's going to do it at a, what would that be? A 5th level slot. So Healing Word at 5th level. It's 1d4. That's going to be 5d4.
Plus his
Yep. Spellcasting.
charisma. What does he say? What does Fertone say?
He played a song on his flute. Cecil, I need to make sure that you do not crack under such pressure. All right.
I like how he said that and played the flute.
You know, a little condescending if you ask me. No.
Wow. 3 1s, a 3, so that's 6.
So actually, Cecil Day took an insult to that.
And spellcasting modifier, that would be okay. 6, 8 plus 6. That is a. Geez, what the heck?
21?
No, that's 14. Sorry, thank you.
What the ding dong?
So Cecil is healed for 14 hit points. As for Tone, now that he's up there, is going to start attacking some of these specters. Yep. So Tone's going to also roll to attack.
Just going through my idle animation.
That is a 17
Here's my animation.
and a natural 1. So he gets 1 attack off beforehand, dealing 19 radiant damage. Grapefruit. Gonna hit the X card. Words fail me.
This
sometimes.
cursed.
Oh my god.
Is that the grapefruit technique?
Oh my goodness.
We're ready for you, Paul.
I'm a little fried. That's all. All right. Coming back here. So he did 1 attack and then the other one failed. So he goes full prone and begins to fall down off of the building. So he's going to take 3d6 falling damage after this, but he does deal 19 radiant damage to the specter right next to him. Specter. All right. Awesome. So that specter is instantly destroyed. Actually, sorry, bloodied. He's got 4 left here. And Tone falls down. I'm going to do 3d6 here. Oh my god. That's max damage on falling. So
Tone fell. Tone ate shit.
Tone ate mad shit. He had 1 on one of his attacks. So he's falling off the building after helping out Cecil Day for just a second.
Played the flute too hard.
He said,
whoa!
Doodle
goes
doo
to fall, taking 18 damage. Jeez.
He's falling just
for Tone.
Oh,
He's
no,
actually
guys.
bloodied now.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. He clops to the ground with thunder as he takes 18 falling damage, and is bloodied. And now,
For Tone now too. Fuck.
and so that is his turn. I'm going to roll a D100 to see what happens next in this initiative. That is an 81. And for most of these things, I've just been going off of the idea that if you get above 50, the thing happens.
Didn't you roll an 81 last time too?
Did I?
I don't know. I'm just scared.
Fair enough. My God.
He's doing the grapefruit technique again. Get him!
Dude, is he grinding pepper onto the salad? What?
This isn't a pool. This is a bathtub. All right, get with it before I lose.
You see the clouds kind of shape as you see a very rotted and mummified Leonin face in the clouds. Everyone can see it as they look up. Mumra's face in the clouds as you see
Remember who you are.
more lightning. Just crashing everywhere, you know?
Dave, where's your god? Why is he letting this guy take over the sky?
What?
Why is he... Never mind.
Shazam energy. When they're yelling at each other super far away.
I still haven't seen Shazam.
Oh my god.
I know it's a crime. I need to. I know I'll like it.
Neither have I.
It's actually really funny.
I bet. I know it is. I don't know. I missed it when it came out. Damn.
And so you hear Mumra speak slowly and loudly in this thunderous fashion, like the lightning itself manifests his voice here.
Cats and boots. Cats and boots. Cats.
And so he goes, "You raiders think I'm gonna write you a check? I'm fucking Mumra, dummy! What'd you expect? Super virus infecting the gods while I'm stacking the odds. Peep on you with my hag's eye while you right in the sky, waiting for these seeds and roots to grow. You got ambition in your eyes, but you need a little more. Scrawny and dismantled from your body's disease. You think I turned myself purple because I wanted to be? Caught in the thrall of my soul stone. Your hands are mine to reap and sow. Thought to cry for help, but I said no. Put whoever I want on a godly throne. I'll be reaching right down. Fuck. I'll be reaching right down under the seas of Norono, where the Titans are henceforth assumed all asunder. You think you bring lightning? Well, I'll bring the thunder. Stamatitis a bomb, witness Newton wonder. Realize it was your kin who gave me the gauntlet of plunder. And Stamatitis. Why are you doing that weird grapefruit thing?
What?
Stop it!
What?
No! Why are you, Miss Piggy? Why are you doing that, Miss Piggy?
Oh no, Miss Piggy, why are you doing that?
You're twisting it wrong.
You're twisting it wrong. My phone.
And that is where we're gonna have to throw it on the ground. Oh my God! Thank you so much for tuning in today, for checking it out. However you joined us. Spiritual audience, what do you think will happen next time? Will the grapefruit technique seduce Mumra into destroying the entire continent itself? Tell us in a Rule of Cool Headcanon text channel. If you wanted to be legit canon, check out our Patreon. If you or a friend want to get up to speed without all the hassle, check out our Where We Left Off text channel. We try our best to update stuff in our Discord. That's where you'll find us. The Where We Left Off text channel. Jericho, if spirits want to haunt us, where can the spookies find us?
If you love the show, please rate it 5 stars. Tell your friends we love making the show. We want to keep making it for y'all. You can find us on Twitter, Instagram, Facebook, and TikTok at Official Fun Show. Yeah.
This podcast was brought to you by viewers
Making
like
it up.
you.
Thank
Thank
you.
you.
Oh shit, wrong part.
Let's break out into shoutouts and honorable mentions.
So my shout out is, first of all, live music in general, but more specifically, there's one group, you might know them, it's NSP, or Ninja Sex Party. I just saw them live, which was really fucking cool, because I've been listening to them for a long-ass fucking time.
Shout
And
out
they're
Ninja
quite
Sex Party!
The inspiration. So that is my shout out.
Why are we yelling?
Go,
I don't know.
because it's my shout out. End bit.
The live stream can't hear it, but there's clapping again.
Yeah.
Whoa, wait a minute.
That's gonna be shit. What are you doing?
My honorable mention today, so I don't have to shout, my honorable mention today would actually be the Hail Mary Sisters, Axe and the Hatchet Men, and Vista Kicks. We went out, we saw a concert downtown at the Lincoln Hall, and it was fucking sick, bro.
That was fun.
It was so
That
awesome.
was so cool.
Dude, they had such good kitty cocktails.
Yeah,
Drink of
dude.
choice, bro. Those were good.
Dude.
I could have railed a couple more of those.
Oh,
the
yo!
cocktails blow-
You're gonna rail
blow it.
kids?
No, the kitty cocktail.
You're gonna rail some kid
Yeah, I'm
cock?
just gonna like shove it down my throat real fast.
Goodbye, everybody.
Shut up these nuts. That's my camera.